Last 1 minute, masters. Slowly keep your hands on your eyes. Slowly keep your hands on our eyes and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly open your eyes, masters. Yeah. Thank you for giving me opportunity for sharing the music.
Thank you very much, Master Satish. I think our Master Swarna is here. I'm still waiting for the speaker to join. I've just contacted her. She said she's...
I'm here, madam.
You're here. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Master Swarna. Let me just give a brief introduction about Master Swarna. Master Swarna Dhirawat from USA has been meditating for the past 2 years with the meditation and spiritual science knowledge. She has actually transformed herself into a kind and compassionate person who also was able to cure physical and emotional illnesses. She loves to be to Swadhyaya and Sanjana Sangatya to live in meaningful and peaceful life. She likes to meditate, teach, and spread the same to everyone around us. So we are fortunate to have her today here with us to share her topic on warrior and non-warrior. So I would like to pass the floor to Master Swarna to continue the sharing for today.
Namaste, madam. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for introducing me. And thank you, everyone, for joining here today with me for the wisdom sharing session. Let me share my screen. I hope you all can view it fine and you can hear me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So, yeah, thank you, masters, and my sincere gratitude to Brahmashi Pitamaha Patriji and Dr. J.K. for giving me the wonderful wisdom which made me change me who I am today. And thank you, everyone, all of you, all my co-travelers who have joined today and with me, sharing their experiences. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With this, we'll go into today's topic, friends. Today's topic is going to be warrior and non-warrior. So this is a part of 2 series tablets that Dr. G.K. sir had given us. So we have seen in the last class why these 2 tablets have come into picture. So these are to identify what the dualities are right? Identify the dualities. So we know which option to choose and where we need to walk. So when we know two, then only we can compare ourselves, or we can see where we are and what is going on. Without the second one, we don't know, isn't it? That's why we say like somebody is very best. How can we say best? When we compare with other thing, the better one or the good one, isn't it? So that's why to see where we are heading to, where we need to head to identify those, to talk about those, these two tablet series has invented. So let us see what today's duality is talking about, that is warrior and non-warrior. So we all know the warrior, isn't it? So who have come across all these trainings and who have learned the lessons or the wisdom, and they are applying the same knowledge, information into their life. So they're constantly practicing. They have already learned, but they're still always there is a learning, but in order to implement, they have understood properly. So they understood correctly. So those are called warriors. So they are called man of knowledge, isn't it? So we have to grow. Where we have to grow? From non-warrior to warrior. So what to do here in this spiritual tablets or in the spirituality that we are walking on the path? Because here also we go through so many challenges, day-to-day life, ups and downs. And we don't know before coming into this spiritual path, we don't know what we are doing, what we are living, how to live properly. And there's always a missing thing. And after coming here, we have understand what life is, why we have come. And now we are taking a path, the right path to live effective life, a warrior life, isn't it? When we live, we have to live perfectly. So to talk about what those perfect warrior would live and what those qualities are, we're going to look into it. And once we understand warrior and non-warrior, then we can choose where we need to walk. Do we need to go completely to warrior side, or to completely to non-warrior side, or follow a middle path, isn't it? So if we don't have two options, we don't know where we are going. That is the situation before coming into this spirituality. So we only know the physical world, the physical reality. That's why, but still we understood everything, the money, the name and fame, the identity gives us the happiness, and we have followed. But are we happy? Whatever we have thought, did it give happiness? No. Then we have come to this path. We are learning now, oh, what reality, what is the real path? So once we understand, we can go into the right path or choose the middle path. So a warrior who gains the knowledge, the right knowledge. Knowledge means not the knowledge related to physics, chemistry, math, isn't it? Knowledge about a person. We were all, knowledge means before coming here, the knowledge means that we understood, yes, you have to get 100% in all the subjects in order to succeed in life, isn't it? So, but now we understand, yes, there is another knowledge, top of all these knowledges. That is the spiritual science knowledge. So a warrior learns that spiritual science knowledge, a man of, he's called a man of knowledge. So example for that is all the great masters, senior master, we have studied about Buddha and all Krishna, Rama, all those, all in our senior master. And one of the senior master we have seen in this world, in our guru, is Brahmashi Pitamaha Putriji. He invented, he was a man of knowledge. He learned so much. He have read so many books, same as Osho. So we are reading his books, several of other masters' books, isn't it? So they all are man of knowledge. So how do we get that knowledge? Just reading books? No, a practice. So a warrior learns from reading books and does a practice, goes within. Who goes within? When we go within, we get all the visions, experiences without reading books. That's why if you are a meditator, if you do long hour meditation, automatically some things comes into your life, obviously, isn't it? And that's so good wisdom. And this, how this Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Vedas have invented masters. How did they come into? Did they read somewhere? No, they all meditated. They meditated. The Shruti, they have heard in the meditation, the vision has seen. The great voice had heard. From there, they started writing these granthas, Vedas, isn't it? So that's what the true knowledge comes from. Now, yeah, for us, of course, we have all this information available written by great masters. So we go through it and then meditate. So we get the right knowledge and more knowledge. So Sir had given what the formula about who we are. So a warrior understands who we are. We are not only body, but we are soul, wearing a physical body, originally soul. So we are here since this universe had created, isn't it? So we are there every time. That's why we see everything. So much of visions that people do see in the meditation, so much third experiences, astral experiences, all those things, how they are seeing without existed. It is there. It happened in one of the lifetime. We are all there. We were all there. We were part of this universe. So we have understood that we are soul, and that soul is defined as energy, consciousness, and wisdom. So this is the 3-tablet series that Dr. J.K. Sir had provided: energy, consciousness, and wisdom. Collection of these 3 is who we are. Energy means, when we meditate, we receive cosmic energy. And consciousness is we increase our consciousness, our understanding, we gain knowledge as we read more books, do more Sajjana Sangatya, Swadhyaya. And we gain wisdom, knowledge. When the knowledge or information becomes wisdom masters, when we implement, without implementation, it is just a philosophy or just the information. We have no clue what is that. That was the understanding we had before coming into this spirituality. So we just took as a knowledge as knowledge. We don't know what to do and how it is helping us. We never experimented. We had no clue about it. So now energy, conscious, and wisdom. So more energy, increase more energy through the meditation, and increase more consciousness and increase more wisdom. When we increase all three parameters, we expand ourselves and we reach to soul to super soul or higher self. So a warrior is a committed practitioner. He always commits what he had learned, what his guru had told. So they are the great meditators. They always walk in a middle path because we have taken this physical body on this physical earth. So we cannot ignore until we are here, until we have learned all the lessons that we supposed to learn, that we plan to learn. We have to be healthy and happy and learn. So when we consider physical body as a tool, instrument, this physical world is a mean for us to creating the environment, a beautiful environment for us to learn. And this whole society, the relationships are teaching us so much, making us so strong and taking us to next level. So they are always in a state of flow. So Master, I don't know if you have heard about word flow. Flow is when we meditate, we overcome all the thoughts, we go to empty level, emptiness, and that's where we are at a flow, where our body, mind, and soul becomes one. That's why we don't experience anything. It just becomes one. We have no consciousness about our hands, our physical body. That is the state of flow. So that is the state we go. We usually, a great warrior lives in. They become one. When they read, the physical mind and the book becomes one. That is the zone we all have to go. Then only we get completely immersed and we can learn information very quickly, very effectively. So that's where we have enough skills and we have task difficulty is very easy because initially there is a overcome, there is a struggle, but eventually we'll reach to a state of warrior. Where we become one with that, whatever we are doing, even the task, a job, just to immerse with that task and become one. That is the state of flow. So they've overcome, let's say, the qualities of some of the qualities of a warrior. So who are the warriors again? They are fearless. Okay, a warrior also we see in this physical world is a soldier. Who is a soldier? He's a warrior. Why we are calling him warrior? In the physical world, he is taking care of whole world and he has overcome all these attachment, these fears, and they became a bold, brave. So they have overcome all these challenges, trained them very well. They trained their mind very well, physically, mentally, emotionally. They don't cry for simple thing or people are dying, isn't it? So they are we call them as warriors. So same here, that is a physical example. There's another, and a great master, a great spiritual master, a meditator is also become a warrior who overcome fear, who overcome detachment from physical world or physical people, and emotional balance. They are at emotional balance. What is a detachment means? Do they detach and go away? Everything? No, they are attached to detach. There is a Telugu proverb, Tamaraku mida neeti binduvu. What does that mean? A drop on a lotus leaf. Isn't it? It doesn't touch to that leaf. A drop will be just sitting as if it is attached to that leaf, but it just easily can be detached. There is no any marks, water drops that attach to the leaf. So that's how we have to live. So we should be in the physical world. The warrior is in the family, in the society, within the people, helping them, taking all the challenges, but still lives happy life and detached, not attached once his duties are over, is not just clinging to the society of what had happened. So he's a warrior. So he's of course, an intense practitioner. He does all the practices, all the 3 practices that Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji gave us: Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya, and the meditation. They do these 3 into their life very intensely. They are the intuitive power. Again, when they meditate more, they get intuitive power. Their intuitive power guides them at that time because they are working for the people at that level. They reach to the highest level of the knowledge and the wisdom. And they are determined for seeking the truth. So they are very determined. Why they are determined? They want to know who they are, who we are. Example is Lord Buddha. Even though he born into a king, he supposed to be a prince. But what happened, masters? Okay, most of you probably know it. If you don't, please go and read the story about Buddha Bhagavan. Or read, there is a Netflix, there is a series. So watch those series. It's beautifully given about Buddha's life. And we can learn so many things about him, from him. So there, they went to forest. Lord Buddha went to forest to seek the truth, because that is the only option available at that time. He had no teachers, and he don't know who can explain him, who he is, what is going on in this physical world. So that's why he went to forest in search of truth. So they're constantly seeking truth. Whereas Patriji, he lived within the family, within the society, and understood what the truth is from gaining the wisdom from all great master reading books. And they are the strong intention people. They have intention, whatever they want to do, they have very strong goal within them. They don't deviate from their goal. They are the warriors. Always in their mind, in their vision, their life, everything they want to achieve that, everything they want to do. What kind of goals they have? Or do they have a physical goal? No, after coming here, a whole world is their family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Then they strive to live for them, live for the society, live for the world and the universe. They think about higher worlds. So they have a very strong intention and they achieve it. Isn't it? Patriji sir had started with a single person, his journey. And he understood the truth within him very well, and he wanted to spread everyone. But he did not stop, oh, nobody's coming. And those days, 30, 40 years back, he did not stop there. What he did, he went door to door to spread the word, to spread the truth. And today, see how many people have come into this meditation, because meditation is the root. And there is a proverb, meditation is a root, and physicality is a fruit. So when we have a spirituality as a root, we have a physical health as a fruit. So that is also, that will come automatically when you meditate. You don't need to go for it. And they always live as an empty cup. That means they come as a just have nothing in their head. Come with an empty mind. When you come with an empty-minded, you can gain so much knowledge, wisdom. You don't feel like, oh, I already heard, I already learned. So we still sit. There is always some new information will come. Even the same master, same wisdom is talking. Then new topics will come. Because all these things are guided by consciousness, not just the body, mind, these sense organs or action organs. There is an inner organs talking, atindriyas. So inner soul or consciousness is there, that is driving us. So every time we are grasping the new information from universe. So we don't know which information is going to come at that time. It may not be exactly same as last time. So that's why try to be a empty cup minded. So master, so they know, they overcome all mind, body, and ego. And they understand the soul very well. And that makes their goal. So there is a proverb here, Richard Bach had mentioned a book called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's a beautiful book. Whoever did not read that, please go ahead and read, and you understand what your capabilities are and what Jonathan Seagull's capabilities are. So the proverb says like this: don't believe what your eyes tell you. All they saw is a limitation. Look within your understanding, find out what you already know, and you will see the way to fly. So look within. So when we look within, we understand our reality, our originality. Just don't whatever the eyes, ears, all this here is a limitation. Just whatever the world we are seeing, world. But there is a bigger world within us. That's the meditation. That's what we do in the meditation. So a warrior always want to spread the truth, what we believe, what we have seen with our direct experience and indirect experiences. We want to spread. So here Brahmarshi Patar Mahapatriji had done so many rallies, a Shakahar Jagat, a vegetarianism rally, a meditation rally. So many. He would take all the group of people and go from a colony to colony, a town to town. So that's how today so many people have come to this spiritual side and meditation. So yeah, so we have already seen these spiritual warrior qualities. They always seek the truth. They are always on the quest of self-discovery, and they live in the awareness into the present moment. They are always passionate and persistent. They follow their intuitive heart. Okay, they always follow their heart, not the mind. Mind is always talks about the ego, the identity. So they always follow what the heart says. And they do a lot of sajjana sangatya. The shadow work means sajjana sangatya. They are always in the society, sharing experiences or listening to experiences. They choose love over everything. So they always live with so much of love and compassion and the friendship. Okay, so the warrior is always a friend with everyone, from little kid to a old person. So they always operate with the love energy, which is the highest frequency. So they always prioritize their health, holistic health and well-being, because the health is the primary. That's why Sir had invented that Shakahar or vegetarianism. When we eat vegetarianism, then our body becomes a healthy body and we become a healthy person. When our body is healthy, we can do the higher things what warrior lives. So they always live for soulful mission. They have a bigger missions, not smaller ones. So they utilize their energy very well. They don't waste their energy for some worldly matters. Okay, they just utilize the energy for really what makes important about the universe. They always work for universe. So the truth is their reality. So they always work for a greater mission and they have a great vision. So those are the qualities of a warrior, friends. So most probably you come across some of the warrior qualities as you are moving into your journey, embarking on this journey, isn't it? So may not be everything, but portion of it you have already seen it. As we do more meditation, more reading books, Sajjana Sangatya, Swadhyaya, we will come to that level that all the great masters have achieved. And also other warrior mentalities are they've overcome challenges. We have seen that, there are some challenges come across as we walk on this path. Those are fear, incomplete knowledge, and intuitive power, and spiritual laziness. Because we are walking on this path during our initial days of meditation. So we come across some of the fears, what are deep rooted, they would come onto the surface. So you would feel those fears, but the warrior overcome those challenges. And initially, when we are in a learning zone, as a trainer, we have a incomplete knowledge. Only half knowledge we know, and we understand that, because that's how the truth. When truth says we are the soul, and we just learned few things what it is, we are consciousness and we are energy, and then they think, okay, it's done. But no, there's so much. You have to, when you implement, when you go into society, you have so many things come into picture. At that time, are you able to apply those knowledge? We have to contemplate, analyze ourselves. But a warrior overcome this incomplete knowledge with the half knowledge. We always have a fear, anger, or those Arishad Varga issues we still have. That means we have not become a warrior. Means warrior is a life journey, isn't it? One quality after another quality. You have keep learning and growing. So we have to live as if we are living as a warrior. Even if we are a beginner, we should never think that we are not non-warrior. So as soon as we have taken this journey, you have to have a picture as a warrior picture. Yes, I can do it. Yes, today. Maybe you have a 10, all the Arshad Vargas, those might be coming out, but let's work one at a time. That should be our goal. And once we do more meditation, we get intuitive power, extrasensory perceptions. You can view yourself better and you can understand who you are and you can guide others, and your future is guided by your heart and your inner powers. And they've overcome from spiritual laziness that, they just think, oh, I don't know what to do today. I learned enough. And they just sit somewhere and just go into that laziness mode. And at that time again, all the diseases or all the mental, emotional problems, they do appear. At that time, a warrior should understand, yes, I have to get up and do something, read something, or walk in the nature So those are the qualities they have to immediately jump as soon as they come across these kind of challenges. And they're always relaxed, calm, bold, awareness, and they always forgive, friends. Okay, when can you forgive others? When you are in awareness. And how can we get the awareness? When we do more meditation. Awareness means you are with your breath. Okay, we always live with our breath. Even though we know it's our breath, but how many people are living with that breath or focusing on the breath? So we have to always observe our breath. When we observe our breath, we are in the awareness. That's it. Even whatever we are doing, you're cooking or you're working or you're reading, just be with your breath. It has a great power that will bring us into the awareness. When we are awareness, all the things are possible. Greater things. We've overcome that past, present, past and future, that egoistic mind we've overcome. Because when we have ego, the identity, then only we say, oh, yesterday, today, past, present, good, bad, all those things we are talking about with respect to of ego. But when we are in the present moment, we make that moment as precious as possible. We understand what past was and what future is. And we accept everything. The warrior accepts everyone as they are, as it is. Okay? So when we accept everyone, nothing bothers us. We give a room for them to grow. We give a freedom to them. So you get freedom. So we understand when we give whatever we want, we have to give to others first. Then you get. That is the concept we learn from here. Even though we have read that in the books before coming to this path, but we never understood. And I used to think that, oh, that is not possible. That's not right. They have somebody wrote it. It's a wrong. But after coming here, it is true. Whatever we want to gain, we have to give to others. And only the warrior has that energy and awareness to give it to others. And they focus on the peace, love, and joy. 1 second, friends. So, sorry about that, friends. So warriors are always focus on peace, love, joy. And they always appreciate all other things and show oneness, isn't it? So as we grow, as we read more, do more meditation, as we intensify our practice, we can able to come to that oneness level. We treat everyone equally. We appreciate everything in this world. We operated that love energy. Always they are peaceful and joy. So when we have that highest energy, then we never go to that problems or any overcome all the diseases. We happily live. And we always they meditate more, they allow the light in. That means they take the cosmic energy and they can able to overcome the ego with the knowledge. So they take right knowledge, so they understand what is the identity talks about, the separation. It talks about good and bad, happy and sorrow, day and night, those dualities. So it overcomes the separation and we become one. Become one means we walk in the middle path. And we overcome the limited beliefs that I cannot do, it is not possible. Those limited beliefs are low energies. We've overcome those and we always vibrated the higher beliefs. We change our belief system. And we change our limited thoughts and emotions. So Patris are already given 4 types of thoughts. a negative thought, positive thought, a neutral thought, and a miraculous thought. So always we have to vibrate at the miraculous thoughts. A warrior is so is everything fine, Master? Qualities, and then they're always vibrate at that level. And they understand practice makes perfect. So always put it into practice. The qualities and of a true warrior is committed. And also Bhaja Govindam, in a Bhaja Govindam, Adi Shankaracharya says that one may take delight or reveal in yoga or bhoga, may have attachment or detachment, or in other words, let one seek enjoyment in company or society or in a solitude, but only he whose mind reveals on the bliss of Brahman enjoys everything. And he always operates at the true bliss level. So that is the Bhagavad Gita talks about. So who is always know who he is, operates at the soul level, a bliss level, he is the true warrior. So already Mahatma Gandhi had told that be the change you wish to see in the world. So those are the warrior qualities. So now non-warriors. Non-warrior qualities are they meditate, they acquire knowledge, but does not apply the knowledge into their daily life. So they just have a theoretical knowledge. Even though they meditate, they may not meditate properly. Okay, so they may have some expectations when they meditate. So when you have expectations, the things doesn't work right. So they spend so much time like a warrior does, but has just the understanding need to shift. So they have to do more Sajjana Sangatya and Swadhyaya. They have to be the great master company. And they gain only theoretical knowledge, not determined. So they on and off. So they do some other things. Oh, I'll come back later to this thing. I don't have time, and so many struggles they have, or they always talk about the roadblocks or the complaints. So those are some things they come across. So these are not the warriors. And they just do for a time pass, just, okay, it feels good to be in the energies of the master. So they just come in just to enjoy, they gain some energy, but they really don't practice. They don't understand that they can also have those energies and they can gain by themselves. So they only have a specific limited goals, that is health or money. For money purpose, they come in, health purpose come in. Okay, initial days is fine. What could be the goals are, but slowly, eventually, don't stuck there. If you stuck there, you are not a warrior. Move higher. Go away from these goals. And they have some likes and dislikes. Still, they are talking about the dualities. Okay, they have some likes and they have some dislikes. So they compare things at the lower level. So one must overcome all these things to grow to a warrior level. So warrior qualities, we have seen that fear, incomplete knowledge, extrasensory perception, ESP power, and spiritual laziness. So these non-warrior will be having these challenges with these limited beliefs, these roadblocks. They have to come across these in order to move to warrior level. So yeah, so this is today's session, masters. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me today patiently.
Thank you very much, Master Swarna. It was a very enlightening sharing about the warrior and non-warrior as a continuation of the duality that you have shared with us last Friday. It is really very clear now how the spiritual warrior, what are the characteristic and mentality that we see in our daily life. And you have related well with how breathing can help and connect ourselves to the warrior quality and mentality. And thank you for sharing this topic. I would like to open to all masters if there's any questions that you would like to ask Master Swarna. Yes, masters, is there any questions from the members?
Please, may I ask a question? Sandhya here.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, in that,
Yes, madam.
yeah, actually enjoyed your last time's talk as well as today's talk. And today wanted to ask you about, can you say you in the qualities of the spiritual warrior, you must do shadow work. By shadow work, you only mean become more self-aware through meditation and develop your consciousness. Is that it, or anything else also?
No, this is shadow work means Sajjana Sangatya, madam. Sajjana Sangatya means we have to be with a group of masters.
Okay.
We have to be listening to the masters and listening to their experiences and sharing the experience and be in the group meditation, gain the wisdom and learn that perfectly and implement. So that is a shadow work means it's a Sajjana Sangatya.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the great question.
Is there any other question? Is there anyone, maybe we can allow one more question if there is. Well, if there's no more questions, on behalf of the masters, all masters, I would like to thank Master Swarna for her wonderful sharing to all of us today, and it was very enlightening. Just before to close our session, we'll observe 5 minutes meditation, and we will end the session for today. So we will do a silent meditation. Maybe Master Satish can play the music for 5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Masters, slowly keep your hands on your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly open your eyes. Masters. Thank you, all.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Master Satish, and thank you very much to all masters. Special thanks to Master Swarna for her wonderful session today. Until we meet again next Friday with a new topic, I would like to wish good night and thank you very much.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Masters.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master Swarna.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you all.